like to talk to you about, and some of this stuff, as you watch the videos and you watch the training videos, you will see what I'm talking about. And so it's not really things that I can show you specifically what that looks like or how it is. It's a field that you have to learn. And so what I want to talk to you about is timing and balance. And that's with training. And your timing is when your delayed response. When you ask for something from your dog, whether you're showing them with food or you're using your commands, it's your timing, it's your delay of your reaction is what the biggest challenge is. If you ask for something, even if you don't know what to do, you need to act upon it. If you ask for a sit and your dog doesn't sit, there's no sense of getting angry if you have a lag time. If your response is so slow that the dog feels like, I've got 10 minutes to sit. And so if you ask for a sit, your timing has to be as such as how quickly do you want your sit is how quickly your response is to help them through that behavior. Whether it's teaching them with food, or they're past that point, we're putting commands to it, and you need to apply your pressure. So ask for a sit and one and pressure. And so anytime that you give a command or you expect a behavior and they don't do it, you need to give yourself and one and act on it to help them be successful. If you need to mold it, if the distractions are too high and they just can't do it and it's not fair giving them a correction, mold the behavior and help them, but it's that sit and one and pressure if they don't, or molding, or changing your picture with your treats with the sit. Now let's talk about balance. Some dogs are just not fast movers. And our Chow is definitely not a fast mover. She's on her own agenda, but she's compliant and she obeys everything, but it's delayed. And that's not because our timing wasn't there. That's just who she is. Now, my female German Shepherd is an overachiever. She's a very, very competitive dog. She wants to be first. She wants to do this first. She's got to get this out. She's got to do it. And she's very first win competitive dog. And so she's sometimes over the top and you have no time to fix it. And she's trying different things. She's trying to make it happen and she's trying to win. Where our male Shepherd is pretty much in the middle. Sit and one and he sits. And so your balance comes in with who's my dog and what's their personality. We don't want to squash personality and make them feel so guilty that they aren't having fun at doing it, or that we're losing purpose because it's just shutting them down because it's too much for them. Is who is your dog? And so you have to have timing, sit and one and pressure, to a balance of sit, and as long as they're getting there, there's your balance. So Smokey kind of will dance around a little bit with her back feet and then kind of hunker her legs down, and then she finally sits. So as long as she is starting to get there, then that's my balance. I'm going to accept it because that's who she is and that's who she's been from puppyhood. And so timing and balance is so important to understanding who's your dog and what are your expectations, and making sure your expectations are realistic to the personality of your dog. So if you have any questions on timing and balance, it's kind of a quick video, a quick overview. Again, you'll see it in the videos as you go through the training courses of timing and balance. And timing and balance, you'll hear, do something about it, act on it. Don't hit the delay button. If your dog loves to work and is on, but you're not, and you're not reinforcing it, then you're just teaching a delayed sit, or you're teaching a delayed down. You're teaching a delayed go lay down. If I tell my dogs to go lay down and they don't, I'm getting up and pressuring them into their place. Go lay down. Go. I want you to go. That means go away and go lay down. And I take action on it. So I would say 99.9% of the time when we tell them to go lay down, they're on the move. They're going because my reaction is quick. because when I use that command, I expect it to now and to disconnect from the environment in our home. And so, or from, you know, what's happening. So if people have engaged in a conversation with my dogs and they're being pet, and my company is done petting my dogs, I will give my dogs a command to go lay down. That means go away and go lay down. They're done with you and your time. So again, I will take action immediately, because when I say it, I want that instant response where I still get the same speed out of Smokey. She always goes. She's always in motion, but it takes her a little bit longer to get there. But as long as she's given it to me, and I know that her thought process is going to follow through with it, then I'm fine with her speed. That's who she is. And it makes us all kind of smile as we're watching her go at her pace, but she always complies. She always follows through with what's being asked of her. It's just, that's who she is. So I want you to think about timing and balance, and think about, do I have an overachiever? Do I have just a good, achieving, pleasing, connected dog? Or do I have a dog that likes to keep things in motion as long as they're going through the action? And if you have any questions, please get on the forum and ask. And I will happily demonstrate if you have questions or need a video for something. Or if you want to send me a video to look at, that is an option as well, to give you tips and helpful things. So I look forward to seeing your questions and seeing your progress through your training. Thanks.